Afghanistan or Maldives? Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I am Dodgy Gamer, International Manager of Mystery, managing obscure nations so you don't have to. And it's time to look at our next obscure nation. Who's it going to be? We've got two offers on the table here. We've got Afghanistan, the Afghan Football Association. They're offering me £200 a week to take them over, or Maldives. Both teams disappointing their fans with the recent South Asian Championship. So what's it going to be? War-torn Afghanistan or beautiful tropical Maldives? Well, I think I'm going to go on the fact that Maldives are offering me a lot more money. And in terms of world ranking, they're 181st at the moment. Afghanistan, 134th. So I think, just in terms of where I'm coming from with Tonga, we're currently ranked 200th. I think the Maldivian job is just the more sensible move at this time. Let's do it. Okay, so time to move away from the work environment of the 2-5-year sports stadium, where we had some great victories, and time to leave the tropical villa in Phuket, or Puke. No one corrected me on it, so and make our way halfway around the world. So we're swapping like one archipelago. I'm not sure I pronounced that right. I struggle with English, even though I teach it for a living. We're swapping one chain of islands for another. So I've done a little bit of scouting ahead, just to have a look at what we can expect over here in the Maldives. I mean, so many little islands scattered about here. I'm just going to find the main one. Now, immediately you'll see, whoa, this place is a lot more densely packed than Tonga. Much smaller islands, but that island, man, I'm surprised that that's not just sinking into the sea under the weight of all the construction. But we see here a whole group of lovely Maldive islands, but we are going to be here. This is our home for the foreseeable future. Here's the National Stadium, right in the middle. And I thought, following on from what we did at Tonga, in terms of somewhere to stay, I thought I'd go for a hotel. Now, the Maldives, of course, is famous for its hotels, but we're not here. We're not here to go to a luxury 5-star hotel. We can't afford that on £800 a week anyway. Decent a wage though that is. So I thought this has got to be something where we live a bit more like the locals. So I had a look round, somewhere cheap and cheerful, within walking distance of the National Stadium. A good place to spend your day off. And well, I found a place where I could spend an off day, even if it's not a day off. Got the off day in here. So within walking distance, let's just bring up the directions from the National Stadium to there. So yeah, that's a 10-minute walk. So this is the off day in. Well, at least we can get some coffee next door, even if it's not a Starbucks. That's fine. But yeah, I think this just captures the feel. This captures the essence of the International Manager of Mystery. Just, yeah, everything about this place sums up perfectly what this series is about. So yeah, it's right in Malé City. We got free Wi-Fi. We've got TV, 24-hour service. Fantastic. As I said, this is all about capturing the essence of this save. Yeah, I feel everything about this place just sums up what this save is and what it means to people. Oh, that's an interesting review for them to feature on their own website. Okay, maybe it does sum up this series after all. Anyway, enough silliness. Let's have a closer look at the Maldives and the team we are taking over. So, as I said earlier, they're ranked 181st in the world. I do have the league loaded. I'm not sure. What would you call the Maldives League? Would it be the Maldivian League? Something like that. So that's active. You can see here they've just recently completed their season victory with the victory. Okay, good. Well, we've got Valencia here as well, and so on. So, they play a decent amount of matches as well. 28 matches, not like Tonga, where they only play 12 matches a season. All the players seem to be domestic, from the domestic league. I'm told here that Musa is a top player, so let's have a look at him. Defensive midfielder, anchorman, good. We can make use of one of those. I mean, he looks all right. He's better than what we had at Tonga, I would say. So, yeah, we can definitely make use of him. the striker they've picked out, not so impressed with his scoring record, 6 goals in 53 caps. But there's green here, more green than we were ever seeing at Tonga. So hopefully with the right kind of formation, play him as a poacher, we'll get him to bang a few in for us. Ibrahim Mohammed, we got a regen here, a winger, good. What's his acceleration and pace like? 14, fantastic. That's the kind of thing I want to see in my players. Only 17, but he's already picked up 16 caps. So obviously, yeah, dribbling is there, dribbling, crossing, fantastic. That's, he's got the key attributes. Okay, Mohamed Ahmed, this is more like it. Another left winger, but you could play on the right as well. So that gives us options to play a flat 4-4-2. So I like the look of this guy. Again, we've got the pace and acceleration. Crossing's not so great, but yeah, I can make use of this guy. And one more top player to look at, another right winger. He's another one with decent pace and acceleration. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the top players. So if we have a look how Maldives have been doing. So they reached the semi-final of the South Asian Championship where they got battered pretty heavily by India, which led to the previous manager losing his job. So they did all right. They got out of their group. Just couldn't get any further than that. They had a lot of games last year, we can see, with World Cup qualifiers and the Indian Ocean Games. So that's good. There's another tournament for us to compete in there. Okay, looks like the South Asian Championship is perhaps an annual thing, so we'll look forward to playing in some competitive games soon. I have also checked, we've got Asian Cup qualifiers coming up. The draw for those is coming up very soon. We have one more World Cup qualifier to play against Jordan, but if I bring up the group, as you can see, it's all over for Maldives. This is the last game. They've only got 1 point so far, so we'll showcase that Jordan game shortly. I'll skip ahead to that, but yeah, we've obviously got no chance of progressing any further. Well, we've fast-forwarded to the Jordan game. It's a competitive match, the final match of World Cup qualifying. You might also see I arranged a friendly with Tonga, and I forgot. I do apologise, I forgot to show you how my story ended with Tonga. 199th in the world. That actually happened just after I left. But I got them there. I'll take credit for that. Remember, that was one of the goals to break into the world top 200. There were a couple more games after the OFC Nations Cup exit. Sri Lanka we played. We beat them 1-0. So that was good. We got a win against a team from the Asian Confederation. Then we finished off with 2 disappointing defeats. Tahiti and then New Zealand. They were the only Oceanic team that I was yet to play, I think. So we arranged a game against them and immediately regretted it. Anyway, that was the end of the Tonga time. Now we're going to play Jordan, and then we're going to skip ahead to the Tonga friendly, just to give Tonga a bit of a send-off. So here's how we're lining up for today. I'm going with the 4-3-3 formation. This might come familiar to you from my Gençlerbirliği game. It's these 2 wingers. These are the key players in the team, and I want to put them in the right position, and I just think this with a defensive midfielder just anchors it nicely. So we'll see how it goes. Jordan playing with a flat 4-4-2. There's nothing to play for either team in this match, but let's say we're underdogs here. Let's go out there and do something. Not much of a reaction to that, so I got faith in you. They're still getting used to me. And after 6 questions of tunnel interview, we finally get to kick off the match. So we're in front of a sold-out crowd, apparently. So that's interesting to see. We play in the red. Again, I've got some players in poor condition because the Maldives League follows the calendar year, but they haven't started their new season yet. So most of these players haven't played since December, I think. Okay, we strung some nice passes together there, but Jordan have the ball now. I mean, Jordan are ranked, I think, 108th in the world, so they're quite a distance above us, and it shows there. With the early goal, they've taken a 1-0 lead. Now, with the tactics I've set up the 4-3-3, but as is maybe the best way to approach these things. I've set it all up on standard at the moment. I've avoided giving too many instructions. We'll just see how it plays out. I mean, at the moment, yeah, we haven't created anything, but at least we're not getting whipped yet. Okay, goal kick to us. Okay, well, they're going for the shorter passing. I mean, we might look to make this a bit longer passing later, but nice, playing it out to the fullback. Had the right idea there. Unfortunately, it was intercepted, but I'll be kind to them. And, oh, you idiot. Not being kind for that. Oh, just one of those. What are you holding your hands up for? Unless you're holding your hands up to say, sorry, guys, that was all on me. But holding them up like this is a bit... You know, you can't blame somebody for a bad pass putting you under pressure there. Okay, so we're 2-0 down. Maybe, you know, we could end up with a drubbing here after all. And, yeah, Jordan, they're just so much faster than us, and now they're 3-0 up. Okay, tactics. We're going to need to make some changes here, I think. Something's not working. Maybe we need these guys a bit more defensive. How about make you a ball-winning midfielder? We'll go for a Mazzala in a support role. Make these guys a bit more of an attacking outlet. I think that's going to help. And I'll put on an instruction to clear the ball to the flanks, make it a bit more direct. Off we go. Hopefully that's going to result in something for us. But here we go. We've got a bit of an attack. But again, it's just that final ball is not quite going to the right area. Is it going to be 4-0 before half-time? No. Well, maybe. There's still 11 minutes to go. But another chance for Jordan. We've had a shot, apparently. We've got to look at playing teams on our level. It'll be interesting to see how we match up to Tonga. Yeah, we've definitely got to tell them that was disappointing. You were awful, in fact. Awful. A defence. Yeah, I'm very disappointed, and they all look stressed. Oh, whatever. It does get a bit frustrating with these weaker teams sometimes, but okay, the main thing we've got to hope for now is that Jordan just lose interest and start looking complacent, and they don't really try, and they don't go 4-0 up, which okay, they haven't. Okay, let's encourage the team. Okay, you know, we'll just, what was said at half-time was said in the heat of the moment. Now let's gently encourage them. Come on boys, you can do it. I know you're capable. Alright, these full-backs diddle-daddle on the ball a bit too much for my liking. But okay, he's come forward. Okay, plays a sensible pass to the winger, who just runs back to a deeper position than the full-back was in. That's more like it. Knock it forward. Wahid gets in across, and there's our first goal under my management. It's Ahmed Zian who gets it. A very nice run from Zian, it has to be said. He kind of came from deep for that. So yeah, long ball over the top. That's the kind of thing we were looking for. And yeah, Zian just makes his run. Hits it back across the goalkeeper. And suddenly we're back in it. Back in it, yeah. Right. Okay, come on, guys. Don't let them score immediately. Chase them down. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, you did it again, you idiot. Oh, how many times has this happened now? That happened in the first half. It happened to Tonga a couple of times. Oh, come on, man. All right, we better sub some of these guys off. They are knackered. Who have we got as a left winger? Ibrahim Mohammed. He's already on 76%, but we'll bring him on anyway. And we're going to look to take Wahid off. I think he's done enough running about for today. We've got Abdullah, who can play up front. What's his best position? Advance. We're going to leave you as a poacher. All right. We can remember it's not friendly, so I'll just make 2 subs for now. We'll make another one a bit later. 4-1 though. I wasn't expecting much from today's game. It's all about having a look at these players and what they're like. Let's put on a right back then. Do I have a left back? Yes, I do. Let's do a left back sub. Take off the guy in a 6.1. All right, concentrate. Just close out these final few minutes. And 4-1 at home is not great, but you know we're ranked 180th in the world, so people will forgive us for this one. If we make it 4-2, okay, spoke too soon. Good, we've got it back. Got it back. Mohammed plays in Abdullah, plays out to Azhan, up to Ahmed on the wing. Get the cross in. Mohammed makes it 4-2. Very nice play. Very nice play. We're winning the second half, at least, for now. But yeah, that's the kind of play that we wanted. Wingers whipping the crosses, and then the striker or the other winger cutting inside gets on the end of it. Okay, 4-2 defeat. It was just one of those days. Good, everybody liked that. Okay, so that's the end of Maldives World Cup qualification hopes. They had ended anyway. They had no chance of getting any further than they did. All right, so we're going to fade to black and be right back to play Tonga. Here we go, second match of the episode. We're taking on Tonga, my old team. This is their first match, actually, since I left. We'll see how this goes. So it's 180th versus 199th in the world. We should be winning this. We'll just see what happens. Some familiar names and faces then. So I'm going to tell the team, places up for grabs, the goalkeeper like that. Let's kick this off. So we're playing in the red against Tonga in the white with the funky red sleeves. See how we do against my old team. Are they suddenly going to start playing really well? I hope not. Tonga did actually have a couple of good youngsters coming through. I guess there was a youth intake, and my coach is... There we go, Wahid. He's done it. First ever goal for Maldives from Wahid. Nice stuff. Yeah, we had a couple of decent youngsters coming in who I played in those games against Sri Lanka, Tahiti, and New Zealand. Promising 16-year-olds who are as good as, better than anybody else already in the squad. Still a bit light in defence, but things were looking up for Tonga, maybe. Also had job offers from a couple of other places. Barbados and Mauritania, an African team, they offered me jobs. But when I had a look, I don't have those leagues loaded. Their squads are a bit thin on the ground, and I've been in this position before with the international management of small nations on FM. You soon find players start to retire, and you're struggling to even get a squad together. The national pool shrinks, so I didn't really fancy that. Also had two interesting job offers from European powerhouses, from Liechtenstein and Andorra. They both approached me. Andorra down in 204th in the world. Ooh! Bit fancy from Tonga there, cutting it a bit close. But yeah, Andorra, down in 204th in the world. It was a tempting one, but ultimately I decided, yeah, that's just going to be basically, oh, we've got a penalty. There we go. That was basically going to be us getting whipped constantly, so I decided against it for now. And there we go, we're 2-0 up. I'm justifying my move so far. Also, Afrad gets his first ever goal for the Maldives. I mean, obviously, based on the amount of matches they've lost, not a lot of these players have goals next to their name. But that's a nice, comfortable lead. There you go. We've bullied the Tongans off the ball, and now we're streaming forward. This was possibly the kind of match I would have arranged when, nearly 3-0, when I was manager of Tonga, thinking, we can get a sneaky draw or a win and shoot up the world rankings, and then we always got pasted. So it's good to see that that's happening the other way around now. We should have scored that. So it wasn't just my mismanagement of Tonga making them lose those games. It was like, this is what would happen. Anyway. Now here we go, another highlight. Can we add a third before half-time? Oh no. Lost the ball, but okay, good. Good play from the wing back there to win it back. And terrible play from the defender to just give it away. The goalkeeper spares our blushes. Come on, don't let them score here. Okay, we kind of cleared it, but a Tongan player, Polovili, is going to pick it up. He knocks one in. Straight to the keeper, though. And that should be that as far as that highlight goes. Got this guy, Isa, looking complacent. Can't be complacent against Tonga. They've got, they could score a blunder goal at any point. Notice, not a wonder goal, a blunder goal. That's what we call them at this level. Bit fancy from the winger there, Mohammed. I think he actually meant that. That wasn't a mishit cross. He was actually going for goal, the cheeky bugger. But he missed. All right, 2-0 up at half-time then. We'll take that. We're going to tell them, don't let your performance drop. Yeah, we don't want any complacency here. Just got to watch out for Tonga coming at us hard in the second half. All right then, another highlight. It's been a fairly quiet start to the second half. Tonga launching up a goal kick. Didn't know their keeper could kick the ball that far, but we get it straight over the top. But poor control, and oh dearie me. The defender, I don't think he knew what to do there. This is like schoolboy football stuff, isn't it? So the striker miscontrols it. The defender unexpectedly gets the ball and panics, and then is like waiting for the keeper to do something. The keeper doesn't do anything, and then he just trips over himself. And Wahid with the second goal of his Maldive career. Okay, decent play from the defender there to pick that ball up and clear it. And are we going to let Tonga score? Oh, we've let Tonga hit the post. Tonga, they never did that when I was in charge. I was always telling them, clear it long, and they never did. Here's Tuana Holu. Okay, they're starting to create. Maybe we should look into some subs if we've got... the players are not too tired. But all right, we'll bring on the right winger, because the one here... We'll bring on Adam Mohammed. Ibrahim, not having a fantastic game. And let's make a change in defensive midfield as well. Shefu was impressive in the last game. We'll bring him in. He can stay as a ball-winning midfielder. Okay, corner to Tonga. And there we go. Killed the highlight with that substitution. Okay, and it's a Tonga throw-in. Oh, we're letting them have a bit of the ball in this second half. But okay, we've won it. Quickly up to Wahid. He brings the midfielders into the game. All right. Zayn knocks it out to the fullback, Hussein. What's he going to do? He's just going to play it back to the keeper. Fantastic. And let me guess, the keeper's going to launch it and we're going to lose possession. No, he plays it straight back to the right back. Okay, the right back, though, plays the ball over the top. Wahid's in. He's missed. Right. Let's make a few more subs, get a few more people some caps. I'm going to put Abdullah on up front. I'm going to bring Mohamed Ahmed on the left wing. Okay, the guys I've brought on are already looking uninterested. Yeah, we're just making some random subs now. Do I have another left back? And do I have another substitution? I think that's it as far as subs go. All right, let's play out the last 10 minutes. Just tell them to concentrate. Let's hold on to this lead. If we get a fourth, great. If we don't, never mind. This Tonga team are looking a lot fitter than when I was in charge of them. They've been doing fitness training recently or something. Of course, a lot of them would have played their league season. Okay, here we go. Ahmed has a chance to make it 4, but he wins the corner. This is probably going to be the last highlight, or the penultimate highlight that we see. It's easily cleared, but the throw-in continues to highlight. And Tonga have won it. Okay, but the ball to nobody. Musa has time. Not lots of time, but he has time to pick it up. Good. Plays it back to the keeper. All right. Patient build-up. That's all right. Zian gets it. Knocks it over the top to Abdullah. Oh, should have done much better with that chance. Just kind of got his foot under the ball a bit. All right. We've got one more chance by the looks of it. Abdullah looking for some redemption, but does not get on target with the shot. And let's have a look. Zian, I like the look of Zian in the Mazzala role. He's doing a good job, I think. And Zian again knocks it out to Mohammed, whipping the cross. Come on. Okay, plays it back to Zian. Okay, just shoot some. Oh, okay. There are about 3 opportunities to shoot there. None of them were taken. Tonga get a quick break. Oh, they have a man over on this side. Not a name that I recognize, that one. And there we go. The referee's called time on the match. A 3-0 win. My first win as Maldives boss. All right, I'm going to tell them, yeah, nice victory. Well done. We'll leave the match there. All right. We should have... I'm sure there was going to be a draw for the Asian Cup qualifiers. Maybe it's like a prelim round and we're not in it. We'll have to check that out in a moment. There has been a round drawn for the Asian Cup, but they seem to be quite lowly ranked teams, so I'm hoping that we are in the next round. Let's see, second round. This will be drawn on the 8th of June, so I'm hoping we're going to be added in there. I mean, Afghanistan are obviously ranked higher than us. We know that from checking out the job offers. I hope we still get into this. Maybe it's based on like performance in previous stages. I don't know. We will see. We will see. We do feature on the injury league table, which suggests that we will be brought into this later on. So we're going to end the episode there today. I hope you enjoy the new surroundings, the off day in and all that. Let me know what you think of the Maldiva team. Okay, there we go. It is penciled in for September and October. Asian Cup qualifiers, playoff second round. Just an unknown opponent at the moment. So we will come back for those qualifiers in the next episode. But for now, I am the International Manager of Mystery. See you again soon.